What is up, my crazy Verticonians? My name's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to the Trouble Child, Jurassic World, the game. I was going to do a video complaining about the update, well not complaining, but pointing out valid criticisms, but James, aka Game Beaver, did that beautifully. So obviously go watch his video, and he explains all of the key points that sort of broke down why the game's breaking down. You've heard my concerns about it hundreds upon hundreds of episodes. Actually, that's a lie. About the last 20 to 30 episodes I've really started to point my gripe across. I do have another gripe we're going to reveal today. Just as a forewarning, cancelled my VIP as of the 1st of September. I will no longer be a VIP, cancelled it a couple of weeks ago, but I still get the rest of August to enjoy my DNA building, which, well, yeah. Obviously, the biggest gripe about this game is bucks. You can no longer earn them in fair or logistical ways, and of course as well you've got to fight creatures that are completely and utterly, not going to use a bad word, very close to unfair, because they are. And they tried to up the battles and they were like, oh, this was just an experiment. No, you're trying to make it even more difficult to get anywhere, so don't do that. I get the reasons why, I get that they need to support their company, and I really do get that, but I will use the statistics that I used previously. If someone has 50% of what they need, they're more likely to buy the other 50%. If they've got 10% of what they need, they're not likely to buy the remaining 90%. That's not how it works. Because you buy bucks and you're just going to use them within a day if you really, like, you could get 20,000 bucks, and I can guarantee you, if you wanted to get everything you wanted done, you could get that done in a day and be back to zero. So there's that. Anyway, what we're actually here for is the Megarchelon. And that's because, of course, you guys are going to be able to get it, if you haven't already, with the Archelon tournament that's out this weekend. I already had Megalodon and Archelon, and I managed to nab Megarchelon, as you can see in the previous video that went up almost a month or 2 months ago now. I managed to nab it when it accidentally got released. So I've already got one, but I've also gone ahead and spent DNA. As you can see, my DNA's dropped, and the bucks to speed them up. And we've now got enough for a level 30. I just need to find, whoop, let's not do that, find the bugger. Where are you? There you are. So what we're going to do is go all the way up to level 10 for at least that. I don't honestly care about my bucks at this point. I'm not going to be playing this game at all, apart from new releases or talking about new releases, until they fix it. I genuinely don't play it even to complete an event. I didn't do the last tournament, I've not done the last 3 tournaments, and I'll be continuing that theme. So I don't care. I'm just using everything I can to get this guy to level 30 to see what it looks like, because it's one of the best things about the game that remain, being able to see these creatures at level 30 or level 40. I'm not going to go for level 40. I'd have to sell... I'm tempted. Have to sell quite a few big things to get it to level 40. Oh, could you imagine the clickbait, Corey? Corey, think of the clickbait. Well, it's not clickbait. It's accurate, so it's not clickbait. Imagine the clicks, Corey. But considering it costs 60,000... for one of them, or 68,000 or whatever, I'm going to need at least, what, 276,000 DNA? So I'm 206,000 off. Didn't even race today because I was just that much into getting this guy to level 30. He's a really, really useful level 30. Let's go ahead and read the stats, or not the stats, but the info. Like the modern shark, the aquatic hybrid continues to shed and grow teeth throughout its life. As Megarchelon matures, its spots develop into armor plating. Ooh, interesting. The light blue patterns on the underbelly of the Megarchelon help it to camouflage in reflective water. Recamouflage? That's not a word. And preview number 4, we haven't got this guy yet, but that is the fully shelled shark that looks pretty darn cool. Still got a very, I was about to say very unsafe underbelly, but no, that looks armoured too. Terrifying. Like, could you imagine if that was in the Meg and fighting Jason Statham instead of just a normal Megalodon? I'm pretty sure we could have had an interesting fight then. Also, it'd been more interesting if they stuck to the characters and the storyline from the books, but hey, just saying. Anyway, we've got a tournament coming up. Woo, we're going to take part in it? Hell no. Also, this experiment that they've done, I thought it was over. I thought they weren't going to continue, well, keeping it as it is, but as you can see, they have. We've now got 3 battles for the mighty money. I don't remember if there was 2 or 3 before. I think it was 2. And of course, we've got 4 for Monsters of the Deep, whereas previously it used to be 3. That's bad. That's bad, Ludia. That's just flat out bad. If I go into these battles and I see overpowered characters, or I've got a fight now using an additional 3 creatures or speeding up another 3 creatures, then that's disgusting. If they are scaled back, even to the point where okay, right, I didn't have to use all my stuff, and it would have been like doing 3 battles, that's bad, but reasonable. If it's really easy for the first 2 or easy for the first one and it gets progressively hard, that's amazing. And if they're reasonable battles, that's the best. Honestly, we'll grab an epic note of Paris. No thank you. But honestly, as I was about to say, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it will be the really difficult bull caca stuff. And I wasn't wrong. So, to be able to beat this, I need at least a decent cave. That's the best cave I've got. That's going to be an issue. Then we need a decent surface. We're not going to use Megarchelon just yet. Or are we? No, it's only 6 minutes into the video. I'm going to use it. And then Benogmias. And then we're going to go ahead and start this out. Because the last 3 battles might not even need me to use a surface, and that'll bum me out. So we're going to go for 1 reserve here. Because even if he switches out to the old spiky shell boy, he cannot kill me in 1 attack. But that Ammonite does have a reasonable amount of damage and health. Oh, I say reasonable, it's unfair amount. Like, for just make us fight creatures that are our level. Like, oh, here you go, here's a level 40, you've got a 40 Benogmias. Here's a level 40, I don't know, Mosasaurus. Oh, look, you've got a level 40 Orthocanthus. Here's a level 40 Hanosaurus. Oh, you've got a level 30, Megarchelon. Well, guess what? You're going to be fighting a level 40 good reef that just escapes my brain because there's very few of them. But that's my point that I have here. You can do that, and it'd still have a challenge to it, but doing this is just... I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and go for the Megarchelon. Go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Because Megarchelon's going to get wiped out anyway, so we may as well let him take his impact out on them. Come on, they can kill him in... Really? Ooh, so they've got to do quite a bit, and we've still got 1,000 attack, even when reduced. He's a hecking chonking boy, isn't he? He can do quite a bit of damage. At level 30, not even level 40, though if I put him level 40, I can only imagine that the balancing would be even more peepaw. But hey... I'm just very glad, I'm very glad Ludia have got another form of income. I get that there's a lot of people working on one game that might not necessarily be working on another game, because I do like Ludia that, the first 2-3 years of this game's development were incredible. You could tell that the bigwigs were like, meh, you can do what you want, you're making us money. Now it's obviously we need to make more money to support the game, because we've also got Jurassic Live on the go, and we get that, and they're probably, in all honesty, working on a further game. It may be very, very early development, but they may need funds for that, and that's why they're becoming this much of a crunch. But they can get loads of funds from this game. Loads still. If they were smart about it, nobody, well, 1 or 2 people or a child may accidentally spend it and they'll have to give money back anyway. It's going to buy a dinosaur on its own with 1500 DNA for, let me have a look how much that Ammonite is going to set me back. £29. Nobody's going to buy any of these packs. Wearosaurus, disgusting. That's a VIP pack. That, I didn't even see that before. I've only just seen it now. That's a VIP pack for £100. Whereas you can get VIP, you can get... I don't know, they've probably removed Wearosaurus from there now because of the... Yeah, they have, by the looks of it. So, for a VIP pack, you can spend £100. Disgusting. I hate using that word in, against Ludia because, as I said, amazing development for that thing, but that is frankly disgusting. Oh, you can buy this at half price. Actually, I'm not going to buy it, and I don't recommend people do buy it because it's not still great, but it's a lot better value. Like, you'll get a lot more people go, actually, that's not bad, because you get a chance of getting bucks. I mean, admittedly, only, 50%. 25. So you got a decent chance of getting some bucks, 1,000 maybe. But even then, 1,000 bucks. What's that going to set you back for 1,000 bucks? Oh, about £10. So, kind of worth it. Kind of not. Oh, you can pay £100 for 20,000 bucks, and I can guarantee you could burn through that in a week, if not a day, if you've really got lots of stuff you need to do. Because I mean, if you go to sauna, where are we? How the hell do I get to it? Okay, right, go across. Cool. I can buy some now because I've got the upgrades, but look, the speed up is 747. Let's have a look to see how much. So they all cost coins, which is cool. Now I want to talk about two other things. So we've shown off this beautiful, beautiful thing that is the Megarchelon, the yay part of this video. Now to go to the nay part, okay? I don't think I can really do it because I've got to do a battle and that's just effort, but we'll do it in a minute. But the PvP wheel or the prize wheel is frankly, I literally imagine me putting my fingers down my throat to go and just projectile vomit everywhere. But we'll come on to that in a moment. What we're going to talk about is the tournament. I haven't taken part. That's not what I'm here to talk about. We're talking about the prizes. So, everybody remembers that there was one point or another where if you went into Predator League, you got more resources than you would in Dominator. So obviously that needed to be fixed. Obviously. What I'm about to show you, I'm hoping you notice without me telling you. So, first off, VIP Mystery Pack. Okay? Second off, Common Pack. Right? Rare? Or Rare Twins? Ultra Rare Twins, or Aquatic Twins, I should say. Ultra Rare Aquatic Twins. Legendary Aquatic Twins. And, of course, the Megarchelon pack. Now then, the Megarchelon pack has 500 bucks. It used to be like 2,500 or 1,500 or something stupid amount that was brilliant. 100% worth it if you've already got the creature. You're more likely to take part in the event again. But between the third and, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Between the 5th and 2nd place, no, that's like between the 4th and 2nd place, 3 different prizes give you no bucks. They used to. I don't know if it was last tournament they were taking out the tournament before because I haven't been taking part. But I can see it now and it's, oh wait for it, the magical word, disgusting. You are spending anything from a couple of $100 to thousands of bucks to complete this tournament. You need some form of reimbursement so that you can go, okay, it was kind of worth it. I've spent in total $1,000. You've still spent bucks. You're more likely to do it because you're only going to lose a little bit of bucks, but you're going to try and do it. But you've lost some. There's a chance you could gain some, absolutely. But yeah, that's quite frankly, it's disgusting. I don't like using that word lightly because I'm not using it lightly. So there's that. Next up, if we go to the PvP things, you can obviously see the chances you can win stuff. So 13% for cash, obviously you're never going to get anything good. The Spinotoraptor whatever's not been added yet to that, which kind of sucks. Micro SDNA packs, obviously always only the Velociraptor, but it's not that I want to show you. It's this, so we're going to have to win one. Oh, this is modded. Yuck. I mean, to be fair, let's see what we go against with this. We're going to go for... Nope. Go for Steel. No, we're not going to go Clone. Why would we want to clone the stats? We're going to go for Piercing Bite, and we're going to go for Predation. Just get rid of my last of my mods, because I'm not using any more mods, because they're stuck behind a paywall of bucks. Bucks you can't get back anymore, so it's disgusting, so there's no point in going for the better mods. Anyway, oh look at that. It's reasonable. 2 of my creatures can actually do some damage. Also on 10% battery, so if the battery dies, bad. But let's hope it doesn't in time for science. And I want to give a shout out to a lot of people that made me aware of a lot of things, but of course MVP Persian has once again come in with the pointing out of it's what you're about to see. Hopefully if I can win, I have to win to be able to show you. If not, I'll just tell you what it is. Basically it's something around the prize wheel. And frankly, it's the worst thing they've done yet. Because remember when the mystery packs were changed from their positioning, so you had to go into them, and you almost spent some money, but you wouldn't because you'd be able to cancel it and so on and so forth. It's on par. No, it's not. It's worse. It's like that, but it's worse. It's a trap. It drains a lot of your resource. it's a trap because they've moved it from where you would usually click. And I just can't spoil it for you. I want to show you the surprise. Come on, hurry up. My battery hasn't got all day. Do your move. Thank you. Right. Now I can take this guy down. It will take their health down too, which will be nice. So we're going to go for 2 attacks because he's gone flat out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did. Uno, dos. Uno, dos. Now, even if he kills Metrophodon, I'm very, very, very confident Segnosuchus can wipe him out in the remaining attacks. That's how it works. Also, you are aware, even though it's PvP, these are not real players. You are playing bots. No one has VIP next to their name, which is unlikely. I mean, I'm not going to have it soon, but you always get a chance to go first in tournaments in this. Obviously, you don't, because it's trying to keep you guessing. Do you? I'm pretty sure you do actually get to go first. I could be wrong. And they're teams that don't make sense. Who would have 3 level 40s instead of a hacker? I mean, some people might really love Priotrodon, so I'm not saying that they're definitely a hacker, but you know, so on and so forth. And you fight against people, and you can actually find them, and then you see their team. It's nothing like that, so it's the case. Anyway, shall we spin if my phone doesn't die in time or it doesn't crash? So, spin. Elite boosted prizes. We know the odds already. Monolophosaurus would have preferred Sarco, but okay. Does it do it on PvP? Alright, so it's not PvP, it's got to be something else. All I know is I've shown it, and now I can't remember where I saw it, and it's kind of bumming me out. Someone showed me on Facebook. We'll see if it's this prize wheel. If not, it's probably a prize wheel from battles that you do. I think it probably is. Yeah, it is. Right, okay. So, there are some events where instead of winning a definite prize, you get a prize wheel, which is just frankly wrong in the first place. On that prize wheel, you have a chance to spin again. If you click where you usually would click, near the center area, you know, spin again, so on and so forth, there won't be a spin, just spin again, or watch an ad to spin again. It's do that or spend, I've seen $850 to $2,750 to spin again. With no guaranteed prize, nothing good for it, just another spin. It's a trap, it's a drain, and it's, oh wait for it, disgusting. So, summary of this game, you'll see videos from me about new things coming, new things. You will not see me do tournaments, events, stuff like that. This is just me still taking part in the game that I have a lot of love for still, even though there's a wealth of hatred for it at the moment. So you will see parts, bits and bobs. I'm not going to go to obviously, oh look, Sauna's here, oh look, I can level up, because I frankly don't care. There are so many negatives on the game now that I don't care. I have a lot of love for it. I have a lot of love for the animations, for the models, what they look like, the new dinos we get to see, the new dinos we get to learn about. But nothing else. I didn't even go for Spinotoraptor, because it's just a rare, or super rare, or whatever it was, and it's another carnivore. We don't need it. So, you know, I'm going to pick up small negatives here and there, but the overarching feeling about this game has gone down the pooper. But they still have a chance to redeem themselves. I'm not saying that they can't. Hopefully, they hear the community. We're all going, ah, pitchforks. We don't need to be pitchforks, just giving them constructive feedback, and I'm hoping they'll hear it. And I admit, I've not been very constructive, but I have provided some alternatives what they could do. But hey, what a way to end this video, I think. If you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and join my crazy Vertico. I'd super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me V. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!